Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you are doing wonderful. So, I'm also feeling excited for today's poem. Yes, students, today we are going to complete one poem. So, as you can see, the name of the poem is Rain on the Roof. And I would like to ask you one question. Which season is going on? Yes, monsoon is going on. And as you know, in monsoon we experience lot of rain. It was raining today also. Is it raining in your area? I hope it must be raining. So, how many of you enjoyed the rain? I, I enjoy rain a lot, and I think you must also enjoy rain. So, in this poem, the poet is enjoying rain, and he remembers old memories. So, this is kind of nostalgic poem. Nostalgic poem means when we remember our past, when we remember something old. So, in this poem, we will read that what poet remembers about his life in the past. Okay, students, so let's begin what we are going to do in this poem. Rain on the roof. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining, have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? What thoughts flashed through your mind as you heard this melody of nature? Read the poem to find out what the poet dreamed of listening to the rain. So, students, you all have experienced rain because we live in area, and this is the particular time where we experience a lot of rain. So, especially those who have ever gone to kacha house. So, a house which has this kind of roof, and this roof is not covered with cement. It's not like this. It's like this. So when the drops fall on the roof, especially roof which are made of asbestos or tin, or you have seen some roofs are covered with mud things. Okay, like here is the roof and it is covered with mud, something made of mud. Okay, so when the rain falls on the roof, so it makes a sound, that patter sound. Yes, it is written that patter. So patter is the sound produced by raindrops when it falls on the roof, and it is our nature's music. You know that nature has everything. Nature gives us music in the form of rainfall. So we will continue reading this poem and we'll understand each and every verse. Okay, students, so let's begin. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Oh, so as I told you, that poet is sharing his experience of the rain at night. So in first line it is written when the humid shadows ho. So here there are words humid and ho. You must have read this word humid in your geography classes. Humidity, humid. In these days also we say that it's lot of humidity. You sweat a lot. So humidity means something which is full of moisture. Humid. Moisture is water content. So as you know that clouds are filled with water vapor. So it is filled with moisture. So that's why poet is saying humid shadows hover. So hover means, well, like when you see the sky and when the clouds come, they hover means moving from here and there. Have you seen drone? We say that drone is hovering. Okay, so hover means to move in a one place. So over all the starry spheres. Starry spheres means here starry spheres is referred to the sky. When you see the sky, you may notice that there are lots of stars. So here starry spheres are those stars because as the clouds are here over the sky, you cannot see the stars. It has clouds have covered all the sky. You can only see the dark clouds. And the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. So here, the word melancholy means sad. Obviously, nobody likes darkness. So whenever clouds cover the sky becomes very dark, and we feel very sad. It's like we feel melancholy. So here, poet is telling us that the night is very sad, and that's why clouds are about to cry, and the tears will flow from the clouds that we call rain. Gently weeps in rainy tears. Okay? So as there are lots of clouds in the sky is dark, the weather is feeling sad. Now sky is going to cry in a form of rain. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. So right now, cottage means a house which has roof like this, old kind of. This is very old home. So those days, all the houses were made like this. So in those house, the poet is feeling very comfortable in his bedroom. He is saying that I am really enjoying the sound which is produced by the rain, and he's feeling very comfortable because when it rains, I like when it rains. I hope you also like when it rains. So the poet is feeling very much comfortable. He's very happy and he's saying that what a bliss. Bliss means something very happy. So it is very happy to hold your pillow when it rains at night and listen to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So the music which is produced when the raindrops fall on the roof, tap 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 tap. So that kind of sound is very peaceful. That kind of sound gives pleasure to the ears. So poet is very much happy that he is experiencing this kind of weather. So I hope you understood this stanza. There are three stanzas in this poem. Okay, so in this stanza, I would like to recall everything again. That poet is telling that weather is filled with humid clouds, and as it is darkness everywhere, so the weather is kind of sad. And now they are going to cry. The clouds are going to cry in a form of rain. Okay, so let's move to the next stanza. Every tinkle of the singles has an echo in the heart, and a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start, and a thousand recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the batter of the rain upon the roof. Okay, students, so I would like to explain each line so that you understand the meaning of each and every line in each and every words. Okay, so here it is. Every tinkle on the shingles. So here tinkle tinkle means the sound which is produced when the drop fall on the roof. So every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. So students, tinkle means the sound, as I have already told. And what is shingles? So you must have seen the asbestos roof or the tin roof is covered with baked mud. Okay, like this and this, so that the roof becomes cool at the hot summer days. So those breaks, the small pieces of mud is known as shingles. So when the drop is falling on the shingles, it is producing a wonderful sound, and drops are falling continuously, so the sound is surrounding. That's why it is written every echo in the heart. So the sound of the rain is surrounding in the room, surrounding in his cottage, and feels awesome. It feels amazing. And a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being stuck. So when you are sleeping and the weather is rainy, it's raining and the sound is being produced. So when you lie on your bed, you close your eyes, many thoughts comes to your mind. So it is written that and a thousand recollections. So you start remembering old days. You start remembering the rain of your childhood. You start remembering the rain of any particular event. So when some action happens, when some action is repeated, we try to correlate it with some past incident. So here the poet is remembering all the past rains, what used to happen in his childhood and everything. Weave their air threads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. So here it is said that the poet is remembering all the events when he was child, he was experiencing. He has many thoughts about rain, at how what used to happen in childhood when it rains. So he's trying to collect everything together. So I hope you understand this stanza. In this stanza, it is told that the sound of the rain is surrounding, and it is very peaceful for ear to hear. And as the sound of the rain is going inside his mind, he's remembering all the old events of his life that used to happen when it rains. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So, as students, I was telling that the sound of the rain makes him remember of the past events. So, here the poet is telling, now in memory comes my mother. So, students, I would like to tell you that poet's mother is now no more. She expired. So, by the sound of the rain, he remembers his mother. He remembers his mother, that how his mother used to allow him some time to sleep in the rainy season so that he can enjoy the rain, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers. So, in these lines, the poet is telling that my mother never used to wake me so early in the morning so that I can dream in the lovely weather. So, when it rains, beautiful dreams come in my mind, and my mother understands. She never woke me up so early in the morning that wake up so that I can see my dreams clearly, so that I can see my complete dreams. Many times it happens that we are seeing a dream, a beautiful dream, but somebody wakes up. Somebody wakes us up, so that feels very bad. So he's saying that my mother never used to wake me so early in the morning. I enjoy my dreams. Eddie, she left them till the dawn. So she left me to sleep till the dawn. She never used to wake me so early. She lets me sleep. Dawn means daybreak. Oh, I feel fond look on me as I list to this refrain, to which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. So here the poet is saying that the sound of the rain is repeating itself, refrain, because it is continuously raining, and the track as one song is being repeated over and again. So he's saying that as the rain sound is repeating again and again, I remember the memories of my past. I remember how my mother allows me to sleep late in the morning so that I can enjoy my lovely dream. So in this poem, we have understood that how lovely the poet has described the memory he has in the rain. So I hope you have understood each and every lines of this poem, and I hope you enjoyed this also. So this is a wonderful poem by Coach Skinny. So Coach Skinny is a poet also. He was a politician also. So this is a great poem. It tells us that how much we can. The more we love nature, the more we understand. So we love rain, and the poet also loves rain, and he shares his experience that in rainy day he remembers all the incident, especially he recalls his mother's. So this is a small poem. I hope you have enjoyed this poem, and I hope everything is clear about this poem. So students, let's break for today, and I will meet you again in the next video. I hope you all have enjoyed the last lesson, the little girl, and I hope you have done the question answers which I have given. So keep doing it, make notes of it, and take good care of yourself. Stay safe.